On the 3rd of June 2012, 1,000 boats floated down the Thames under power and rowed, some sailed, to pay tribute to Queen Elizabeth II on the occasion of her Diamond Jubilee. It was a fitting tribute from a maritime nation. All sorts of boats came from all parts of the United Kingdom, from the Commonwealth, from all over the world. We even had Venetian gondoliers, Maori war canoes, dragon boats from Hong Kong. We had the small ships from Dunkirk, a huge and goodly assembly who, in spite of the weather, enjoyed the day and provided, with the enormous crowds on either side of the Thames, a fitting tribute to Her Majesty. Among these boats was one particular boat, a Herefordshire trow, which had been built with the gift of Herefordshire oak trees, and the trow itself took its proper place in the road section on that day. This boat was a modern version of the traditional trows which plied their trade up and down the River Wye in Herefordshire. And this film is the story of the building of that boat from Tree to Thames. The people who built it, the people who rowed it, the story of the day, and the future of the vessel itself. I hope you enjoy the film.
1 million people, 1,000 boats, one very special royal guest and a wide trow. Watched by a global audience of billions, this modest 36-foot replica of an 18th century working boat took its rightful place in this eye-popping spectacle, the Queen's Diamond Jubilee River Pageant on the River Thames. A moment in history, savoured not only by those who lined the banks of the river and the television viewers, but those aboard this robust wooden boat.
We've just passed the barge with John Major and Boris Johnson, Lord Mayor, and I think there was some royalty there. And then we got Friar Tuck and his merry men sang a great sing-song. Gloriana's ahead of us, 100 metres ahead, and we're surrounded by, I can't imagine how many cutters, in the region of 50. We've got the Whitby light boat on our right, and then behind us we've got the Royal Artillery. There, no, on our starboard side, we've got the Honourable Artillery Regiment with drummer, drumming away. Safety vessel there getting in the way of everybody, of course. And now we're going under the bridge, and oh, just superb. I should have done.
It's a culmination of 6 months' work, getting a team together, training them, and in the various bits of routines we have to do. And now rowing on the Thames in front of the Queen is fantastic.
It is incredible. I mean, there's nothing else like this. I've never experienced anything like this. It's madness. It's absolute madness. If you look around you, it's completely mad.
Trees felled from Herefordshire forests, rowers from the county's clubs, a year of painstaking planning, 6 months of gifted craftsmanship. This was the moment everyone in Herefordshire had been waiting for.
Just going up through this bridge now, there are just a mass of boats. There doesn't appear to be any room to get through, but we're making headway. You know, everybody's having to row a bit harder, row a bit less. We're having to steer around people, but it's just fabulous to be with all these boats around us.
That's fabulous. Look at the crowds, thousands. They're 12 deep on the embankment. Events in my naval career which have been exciting, challenging, rewarding. But this is in a different dimension.
Boats of all shapes and sizes from across the globe, acknowledging the crowds with their horns, bells and klaxons, joined the flotilla as it snaked its way along the 7.5-mile route, with cheers from onlookers positioned on and between the famous bridges that link one half of the capital with the other.
I did all the decorations for the Haven door, which is carrying some of the royal family today. I made all the swags and everything and various stuff inside.
It's a huge event in history and it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. come and see all this celebration and to pay tribute to the Queen.
Having been born in London over 50 years ago and raised in Canada, I'm quite proud. You know, there's dozens of friends and family, dozens, probably hundreds of people in Vancouver. There'll be Jubilee parties all over Canada today, and a lot of people are already phoning and texting. They're up and they're looking forward to seeing the event as well. So that's another part of it, is to sort of connect back to Canada with all the loved ones.
I think just seeing a collection of 1,000 ships, it must be something that I'm never going to see again in my lifetime, and to see all the different ships and the relationship that they've got to our country and to the monarch.
Despite the heavens opening, the spirits of those aboard the Trow couldn't be dampened as the vessel completed its journey.
Coming up the river with all those hundreds of thousands of people there to greet the Queen was a really amazing experience. The team worked wonderfully, they rowed brilliantly, and we had a lovely time.
And what next for the Trow? Well, she has another date with royalty. This time she'll be on display at King George V playing fields in Hereford for the county's Diamond Day on July the 11th, when the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh are due to visit the city.